found Awning Depot online initially, phoned them up. I was very impressed with the way that they answered the call, gave us lots of information, and they were very efficient and came around at the time that they said.
There seemed to be a lot of information out there. We found several companies, and then we asked 2 or 3 of them what their approach was, and we rather liked Awning Depot's approach. What I do like is they answer the phone fairly quickly, which was a good touch. They asked me to take some pictures, take some rough measurements, send them in to them, and they then looked at it and mocked me something up, were able to come back to me with some options and a guide to the rough price, which should be fairly close to the finished price. And they were also able to give me an idea of the timing from start to finish, which was about 3 weeks, which was considerably faster than most. So I was quite impressed by that.
The brief we gave them was for our awning. It was slightly more difficult to do. We had to have it built up at each side. Our first question was, could we have an awning? The difficulty was there was not enough brickwork between the end of the French windows and the flat roof of the extension which we'd had built. So we initially thought, no, we can't have one. And we were soon told that that would be okay. I also felt very happy about having an opportunity to go to the actual factory, see how they were made, and also see something in context, because looking at a piece of material isn't that easy, for me anyway. And actually he was able to put it on his laptop and show me what it was going to be like before he actually installed it.
When we made the trip to the factory to see the blind, we were then told that there was a LED setup that came with the awning. Now that surprised me, and I thought, well, that was a really nice additional feature that we could use. It was made plain that if we wanted lighting, which was an extra that we weren't considering, that you had to make that choice there because it cannot be retrofitted, shall we say. So we were quite happy to go along with that, and in fact it's worked out very, very well.
The reality often is different to the promise I've found in my life, but I think in Awning Depot's case, it was what you were told is what you actually got, and I like that. That's very good.
During the visit to the factory, it was made plain to us that a wind sensor is a useful additional item that you should have, because in the event of there being excess wind and whatever, the system will activate itself and close the awning, which is a good safety feature and helps overcome the fact that we're now exposed to some of these strong winds.
The company were amazing. Timekeeping was fantastic. As they came in, they didn't interfere with my house, they didn't make a mess. They were so polite. They kept it as neat and tidy, and I was informed every step of the way what's going on. Fantastic service, really good bunch of guys.
The arrival of the team has been very prompt, professional, communicative. They've cleared up after themselves very well, but it was overall a very professional presentation, and we are very happy with it.
Overall, the process took slightly less than 2 weeks, with which I was very, very impressed. The final product definitely lives up to the promises that I was made. In fact, I would say it's exceeded it.
Now, if you ask me, would I recommend Awning Depot? Unhesitatingly, yes. And the reason would be, fitters were very good. We got exactly what we ordered. It was a quick service, exactly what was promised, and it's a very competitive price for what is not a cheap product. It's a good quality product, and we're very happy indeed.
I would certainly recommend Awning Depot, because the whole process has been very efficient, professional, and I'm absolutely delighted with the end result.